For those watching, my name is Sarah Hosseini, Global Head of Partnerships and Philanthropic Engagement at the World Economic Forum, and I'm delighted to be your host. At the forum, GAEA, which stands for Giving to Amplify Earth Action, is our effort to bring together catalytic actors, corporates, and governments to shape a new generation of partnerships. To showcase what this looks like in action, we actually launched the GAEA Awards last year. We have a special message from one of our GAEA co-chairs, actress and UNDP Goodwill Ambassador, Michelle Yeoh.
As the world gathered in Belém for COP30, it was a powerful moment, a reminder that progress for people and the planet must always go hand in hand. As co-chair of GAEA, I am so proud to celebrate partnerships that are redefining what progress looks like, grounded in care for nature, equity, and shared prosperity. Each of these change makers remind us that progress is possible when we lead with courage, collaboration, and compassion. They show that the solutions already exist, that working together, we can build a future where both people and nature thrive. My heartiest congratulations to all the GAEA awardees. You are lighting the path towards a more equitable, sustainable, and hopeful world. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I have to say, we all know that ultimately people create change. People and communities. And so it's very befitting that we have a category called Empowering Voices to Shape Action. And there could be really no organization fitting better than this year's winner, SEWA in India. SEWA is empowering thousands of low-income women, salt farmers, to lead their own clean energy transition, one that's fair, inclusive, and community-driven. By replacing diesel pumps with solar-powered systems, owned by women's cooperatives, self-employed women's associations, SEWA is helping women become trained solar engineers, entrepreneurs, and decision makers, taking charge not only of their livelihoods, but also of their future. Through partnerships with the IFC, UNEP, the Bank of Baroda, and India's Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, the initiative is cutting over 18,000 tons of CO2 every year, and has boosted women's incomes by as much as 600%, showing that gender equity and climate resilience can grow hand in hand through inclusive innovation. And as the jury shared, the story of SEWA really touched our hearts and our minds as well. It's frankly amazing, because SEWA offers a solution to a group of women who is often neglected and marginalized. And as such, this solution should be scalable to benefit many other social groups who are isolated and seemingly without hope. SEWA brings about decades of systemic change in labor markets for women, combining scale, dignity, and equity. It's proving that the informal workforce can be a powerful engine of change. And I have to say, I've followed the work of SEWA for decades. I'm absolutely proud and delighted that you've won now. So thank you, SEWA. Congratulations again. And Rima, over to you. And of course, all your colleagues and teams. We look forward to hearing from you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And let me begin by saying that poverty is also a form of violence, which is further compounded by the climate crisis that the women workers in the informal economy have been fighting to earn dignity and justice. And I'm very grateful to GAEA and to IHRB as well, because this facilitation is not just of the 3.2 million women workers in the informal economy, all members of SEWA, but of the informal sector workers across the globe who are trying to build green livelihoods and green skills, to build resilience of their communities under the leadership of these women workers. This is what we call just transition or green transition under women's leadership that brings dignity and self-respect. I think the women will continue spearheading the climate action, building cleaner skies, And the first and the foremost partnership at the core is to be one with the nature, which we call is Hum Sab Ek, which means we are all one with the nature. And I think by building an economy of nurturance, which will help them fight poverty, climate crisis, and build resilience. The second partnership that we are looking for in order to build an economy of nurturance is to build a global blended finance facility, which will accelerate and enable millions of women workers achieve second freedom, economic freedom, which will bring dignity and self-respect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rima. Congratulations to you and the team for, again, much needed initiative that you're working on, and definitely the power woman and the labor market that we have is incredible. So thanks for all the great work.